Hello guys, it's another video on February 25th. I said that this is going to be the last video for today, but I decided to make one more. And it's breaking the chain of Nintendo stuff and Konami. Today is a review of a game I found extremely entertaining, funny, hilarious, and borderline sexy. Okay, excuse that last one. Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PS3 and Xbox 360. Personally, the PS3 is a lot better because you don't have to pay for online play. So, go for the PS3 if you have one. And the Xbox 360 and all Xbox consoles, in my opinion, suck ass because I don't like paying for online play. Yes, I know. I heard that for the PS4 you now have to pay for online play, but for the PS3 you still don't have to pay, so it's better. But this game is very fun. It is a very long story. You play as three characters: Franklin, Trevor, and Michael. Michael is very rich. Michael is more of the, Michael's the rich one. He has like a lot of money, and he is in the protection agency, like, because he robbed a bank years ago, like 9 years ago in the story game. You robbed a bank with a bunch of your friends, including Trevor, and one of your friends gets shot, and Michael got shot himself, but he survived. The others did not know he survived. So he went into witness protection program and was sent to Los Santos, which is where the game is located. And you start off as him, kind of, but really it was only for like a minute, and then you start as really Franklin, which is the black guy. I had to say it. I'm sorry. Anyway, Franklin is more, he's like, the money he gets is less than Michael. He's, what's the word for it? He's not poor, he's sort of in the middle of rich and poor. That kind of fun guy. Michael's fun. Franklin's fun, and I like him a lot. Personally, out of the three, I like Michael the most because he's rich and he could get more money that way. And last but not least, being the poorest of the three, is Trevor. Trevor you don't play as until pretty late in the game. Not pretty late, probably a little later in the game. And he is weird. He is one of the creepiest characters, but he is also a favorite. And each three have a special power. Michael's, I believe he could slow down things around him, except when he's in the car, because that's Franklin's ability, such as bullets and people and stuff like that. Franklin's, he could, when you're driving a motorcycle or a car or any vehicle in that matter, you slow down traffic so you can go like right in between cars. If you're going full speed, you would just crash into it. And Trevor's, his damage he dishes out is doubled, so he does double the damage, but they are very limited. You only have probably a minute or two of time to use it. About. The game takes a long time to beat. There is a lot of stuff you can do. There's a few points in the game where you have to make a decision. One decision could ruin your relationship with other players. The other could make your relationship better. The hardest decision was on the last mission, where I had to decide rather to kill Trevor or Michael, or the person that's hired you to kill the other two. Personally, I went for the one that's trying to kill the other two. I forgot his name because I haven't played the game in a few months, but basically what you have to do is kill 4 people, 3 people that are the enemies of your group, because actually the triangle group, they're teaming together. Long story short, basically Trevor didn't know Michael was dead. When Trevor found out that Michael was still alive, he got very angry and started heading to Los Santos. They hanged out for a while, did a few missions together, but then something happened where Trevor started hating Michael's guts. I think it was when Trevor traveled to the first town you started in, which I forget the name of, and found that inside the coffin that Michael was supposed to be in was their dead friend. I forget the name of also. So Trevor got very angry, ran away, and later on you guys start teaming up again, but really not too much, because Trevor actually starts wanting to kill Michael. So you couldn't go anywhere near Michael or Trevor, depending on what character you play. You could switch out anytime you want, depending on what point in the game you are in. Anyway, let's get back to this. Where was I? Michael, Trevor. Shit. But anyway, the game is pretty damn fun. I sadly forgot what I was talking about for that period of time. I am so sorry. I don't know what I was talking about. I'll just give me a second to remember. Back. I remember I was talking about the triangle group. Basically, you have to kill 3 guys. Sorry for that pause, by the way. 3 guys. People you meet after the game. One thing is that you have to do kill them a certain way. 1, you had to kill with a sticky bomb. Strategy I did is that I set 3 sticky bombs in a line where they were driving, and once they drove to that point, I activated them, blew up the cars, and got that trophy done. Another, you have to try running over with your car, and I think the other one you have to like kill with a melee weapon, which was tough. Yeah, and the final one was pretty easy. You just had to head to his house and abduct him. And at the end of the story, I love that part where they push the car over with the guy in the trunk. That was fun. But yeah, I just spoiled the game if you haven't played it. I'm sorry, but really, there's a lot of other cool things you can do. So really, the story is not the important thing. There's online, which I bought the most expensive house in the game that I could buy, which was $400,000 in game. But also, you start off with a lot of money early on. You start off with about 500. But anyway, but you have to beat the game to get that money bonus, I think. But yet, the game takes a long time, and playing it more than twice or 3 times could be a little boring. I haven't played it in a while just because I've actually gotten bored of playing it. I'm gonna keep it because it's one of my favorite games, and I spent $50 on it, so. But I might go back and play some Grand Theft Auto 4 because I have the special collector's edition, the one that comes with all 3 Grand Theft Auto 4 games, Lost in the Damned and Ballads of Gay Tony, which personally Ballads of Gay Tony is my favorite of the 3. Just because it's a lot cooler and I like it a lot. So yeah, that's the last video for today. I made 3 videos today, I know, and I might start doing, more than just Nintendo and Konami stuff. I might just do video game stuff in general. Not a lot of it though. This is really just going to be a standard Nintendo channel most of the time. Video wise. Never mind. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, guys. See you guys next time. But before we go, I forgot to talk about that character's story and the graphics. All 10. Characters. There's a lot of characters. Funny characters, sad characters, boring characters. Gets a 10. Story. Very good story. 10. And character development. There's 3 freaking characters and they each have something to do with one another. 10. Best game in my opinion to be on this review. I like the game a lot. This is not going to be my last PS3 or Xbox review of a game. No, Xbox is banned from this channel. I'm an Xbox 360. I'm not a fan of Xbox anymore. I've lost faith in them after the Xbox One bullcrap they pulled, so yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Please subscribe, check out the links in the description, and peace. Just one last thing. I just want to tell you something that happened so funny. That happened in this game when I was doing that final mission. So basically, what I was talking about how you drop the sticky bombs where those 3 guys are, but I didn't do that really. I did something else because I messed up on it. But what happened, it was so hilarious. I have no recording of it, so I have to tell you about it. Basically, I shot the car you had to kill that had the guy in it with the RPG, and just shot the guys that were surrounding the car, and I was gonna get away. But the last second, a random car that was not there before just drove and ran over me. I survived barely. And then it ran back over me, like it backed up against me, over me, and I died, and I was just like, what? And my brother and my friend, guitar player, was sitting there watching, and it was just a gray car that looked like a classic, car. Just went, this is me. I was playing as Franklin. Killing me, which sucked because I was halfway through that mission. It was a very long mission. It pissed me off a lot, but it was so funny. And another funny thing that happened in the game is, well, I set a fire trail up to blow up this one car, because the car was old and crappy. I blew the car up. This one car drives by, stops. The guy walks out, gets hit by a car, and I didn't see him land. But when I look back, the guy was running away the other way, even though I saw him clearly getting hit by a car. So basically, somehow he defied the laws of physics, got hit by a car full speed. I didn't see it because the angle of the camera was wrong. Well, I saw him getting hit by the car, but I didn't see how he landed. And when I looked back, like 2 seconds after he got hit, he was just running the other way. That other car was nowhere to be seen. I laughed so hard at that moment. Those were the two funniest moments of any game I've ever seen. Another funny thing that happened in Crypto 4 when me and my friend were playing online, or free play, which I'm sad they didn't have it in this game, is that, well, we were getting bored of playing and we wanted to kill ourselves, so we shot our RPG right next to this like little airport cart thing, and when we were flying up in the air, we saw the cart just zooming straight forward, just at the last second. It was just kind of funny. There was a few glitches we experienced, like when we started Lost in the Dimmed free play, we just heard like a random disembodied yell that just started the second the screen loaded. It was just like a kind of thing. I can't really scream, sorry guys, but anyway, it was so funny. It was just so funny. There's a lot of funny moments that happen like that. Like one time I tried jumping out of a helicopter. This happened a few times, and the helicopter blade just hit me, and I just like ragdolled, and it's just hilarious. Personally, in comedy, I think Saints Row the 4th, or the 3rd has better comedy, because I haven't played the 4th one yet. I plan on getting it soon, but, you know, I like Saints Row the 3rd a little bit more in comedy, but this game just takes the cake in awesomeness. Anyway, sorry to keep you guys. I just wanted to tell you these stories just because they were so funny. I wish I could have got them on camera. Anyways, please subscribe and see you guys next time.